Hey all, JANTHEFAN here, and we've got another football play for you here on my channel. Today I'm putting out a pick for the Thursday night game, the Buccaneers against the Atlanta Falcons. Now this is the divisional game, so there's a lot of weight banking on this game. We've got the Buccaneers 3-1 and the Falcons 2-2, and they're fighting for position in the #1 spot. Let's get over here to Baker and talk about how he's been doing. The kid's really been throwing great footballs. He's improved his pass rush game, and he's willing to take the ball up the center if he needs to get those extra yards for a first down. Yeah, Baker has been having some pretty decent games. I mean, last weekend against the Eagles, he threw for 347 yards. He targeted lots of different players. Sterling Shepard had a great game. Chris Godwin had an amazing game. And Bucky Irving on the rush game was incredible. So I think we're going to see a very similar game against the Falcons, and probably using a little bit more of the slot pass game. We're going to be without Jalen McMillan this weekend again, and Trey Palmer. So he's going to be looking to Sterling Shepard again to spread out the pass game. On the flip side of this team is going to be the Atlanta Falcons, and it's not the Falcons I'm worried about, it's Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is another veteran quarterback who's got an arm like a missile, and he's just super talented. Let's see what he's been doing over the past few weeks. Last weekend against New Orleans, another conference game, he threw for 238 passing yards. He was 21 for 35 and kind of averaging around that same 230 range on his pass game. But he's got a real target with Bijan Robinson, and that's going to be a real threat to the Bucs defense. On the receiver side, most people are talking about Drake London. I think Ray McLeod is questionable at this time, but he's got guys like Darnell Mooney, Rondell Moore. I mean, these guys are all legit threats to the pass game for the Buccaneers. So we need to really look at our choices and who we're going to take our picks on, because it could be spread out quite a bit. You guys know that I do all my research. I go to Player Prop Shop, I go to Outlier, I go to Optimal, I go to all these different sites to make sure that I'm giving you guys good free picks, okay? So just remember that. So when you're looking at this video and I come up with some plays, you'll know that my free play is something that's been researched. For example, I go over here and I look where it says Drake London over 5.5 receptions. Now on the Dabble app, it still has him listed at 5.5 receptions, so I'm feeling good about that. It says even though the Falcons are slightly favored by 1.5 points, they should still be passing quite a bit. London has been consistent with 6 catches in each of his last 3 games, and it's coming off a season 12 high targets in week 4, making this a solid spot. So I look at that. I go over here to my Outlier. I see here Drake London under 5.5. He's done that in the last 5 games. He's gone over 5.5 receptions in the last three of the last 5 games. Okay? So you got to consider those things. You got to look at those things, right? You got to look at the supporting statistics. Okay? Atlanta's pass versus run rate. Okay? They have Kirk Cousins. He's going to throw the ball. That's what he's best at. He's not going to run it, and the run game isn't going to be as strong for them. So they're going to look at passing the ball. And Drake London is their #1 receiver, right? So these are the things that I do to do the work for you so that you don't have to, and then you can just follow my plays. I have several packages that you can join. I've got my Winnable free bets that you can follow on my Winnable account. I'll put the link up here. And then, of course, I have my subscriptions, which are really killing it. I've got my Moneyline picks. I've got my my daily Moneyline picks. I've got my season pass. And then, of course, I've also got my favorite, the VIP football Thursday to Monday pass, okay? So you'll get all my best picks for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That includes college and NFL games. So guys, my picks for today are going to be pretty simple. I'm definitely taking Baker over his 238.5 passing yards. He's done it in multiple games. He can do it in this game. There's no question he's going to be targeting his slot receivers. With the absence of Jalen McMillan as wide receiver 3 and Trey Palmer, I'm going to be looking at Sterling Shepard to get a bunch of the passes because I think they're going to be locking down Evans and Godwin. So Sterling had a great game last weekend. He's played really well. He's been in the league for a bit, so you know, he's seasoned. He knows what he's doing, and I think he's reliable. So I'm going to take Sterling Shepard over 22.5 receiving yards. The other guy who is probably going to be targeted and has been stepping up his game quite a bit is Cade Otton. I'm gonna take Cade Otton less than 14.5 longest reception. Okay, he can catch those short passes, but he's not getting a lot of yards after the pass. So I think 14.5 is a stretch for him. So I'm going to take the under on that. And before I get to my final person, I'm going to ask you guys to make sure that you like this video. I appreciate you watching. Please hit the subscribe button. Give me a like, give me a comment, and continue to follow me so I can keep making these great videos for you and win some money together. So my last play for this card is going to be Bijan Robinson to go over 26.5 receiving yards. Okay, so I'm going to post the full card at the end of this video. So again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Get over to my Winnable to follow all my plays, and let's go football. And here you have it. I placed this pick on Dabble. You can use my promo code JANTHEFAN. If you're a first-time user, they will credit you $25 to use right away. I've partnered with them to give you these great deals. So jump on over to Dabble, download the app, get $25 once you're verified, place this pick, and let's win some money. 10x, baby. Let's go.